we can view the preview here in a second. All right, excellent condition. I am going to share it for you real quick. Boop, 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 boop. Share. Twitter. Boom. Tweet. Do the Facebook.
Oh dear.
What? Let's do a private share here.
How is this? How do I manage this?
Oh, fucker. God.
We're good. We're good. We're good.
What are we yelling at? What's he yelling at?
I don't know what he's yelling at.
And then I'll put it on our Discord too. And then we're good to go whenever you want me to hit the live button.
Go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna share it. That's gonna fuck everything up for a second. Now we'll go back to it. Should fix everything. Please have fixed everything. Yeah, more or less. Okay. So we are going.
I can see everything.
live.
I like the random freezes on my screen.
Yeah. Okay, we're already apparently live. Why does it keep automatically going live? Oh,
I don't know.
that's very frustrating. So we've been
But
live
anyways.
for 2 minutes somehow. Fucking
Welcome to the stream.
yeah.
This is episode 2 of Trinity Continuum Aberrant. My voice is a little jacked up because I had food poisoning yesterday, and all the stomach acid from the vomit was not pleasant on the throat.
That's a heck of a way to open a stream.
Yep. Just letting people know this is not my all-time sexy voice. So if they come back for this, they'll be disappointed once it heals. But anyways, just a recap. Our dynamic duo appeared on the scene of a so-called robbery in B&E. They followed the suspect or suspects down some back alleys and into a sewer, where they eventually came to a large room and were met by a giant, slimy sewer salamander. They defeated said salamander, and that's where we cut off.
We did. We beat him good.
Real good.
Yeah, you guys beat the hell out of him.
Finger looking good.
I don't think I'd lick my finger. He had a bunch of goo all over him. He was all
That's.
crazy. I don't think I'm doing any licking in the in the vicinity of the salamander. I'm gonna say that now.
Do you guys remember that you have a third member coming?
A third member coming to get us, or
Remember, Gale said that you have a third member on the way to assist you.
I totally missed that.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
probably during one of the random events.
okay, cool.
But anyways, you guys have a third member coming. There will be. How are you going to deal with the current unconscious giant slimy salamander man?
Is there anything around that we could like tie him up with?
There is. Go ahead and give me a search, an investigation, and intelligence.
Investigation and intelligence. All right. So for
Can I join on the search of looking for
Yes.
stuff?
Yes, you can.
Where's the investigation? I don't see investigation under my skills. Am I missing something?
It's either integrity or larceny. I don't remember which one counted as the investigate. Or maybe it was. Hold on, let me
There's
Unless
no
someone else beats you to
investigation.
it.
There's Enigma. Would Enigma be it, or?
Yeah, go ahead and do that for now.
I don't have that skill, so I'm just gonna roll intellect. But
Yep, go ahead.
I knew we were rolling something for it last time. I just don't remember what it was.
I'm trying to figure out right now.
All right, just quick refresher: 6s and up are successes, right?
Yes.
10s are open ended, 1s are botches, and they cancel out successes, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Just making sure. All right, my intellect's pretty low, but I do get a 10. No success on the other one, so I'm gonna re-roll that bad boy and get an 8. So I got 2 successes.
Successes. Yeah, you guys find some like old tattered like rope and line and just random stuff because it looks like he's been grabbing almost everything and anything
Like he's
and
like
putting it down here.
Like he's like a pack rat almost.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah, I'm just gonna find something that seems strong enough to hold him and just start tying him up, basically.
All right.
I start.
Lobster Man, what are you doing? Oh, well, as you guys turn around to start looking, and you turn to, get him ready to be tied up so the authorities can come, you see him starting to shrink.
Shrink?
Looks like his muscles are, like, decaying. Not really decaying, but atrophied a little bit. Unswell.
Is he still alive? Is he still breathing?
Yeah, it looks like he's just kind of squirming and shrinking, and slowly but surely you see him turn back into a regular homeless man. Just a naked, dirty old man.
Oh, so he doesn't turn into a salamander, he turns into an old man. Interesting. I go, yo, yo, yo! Shadow! Are you seeing this, man? This is like some crazy Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles shit.
Only without the ooze.
Well, there was a lot of ooze. You didn't get to grab him as much as I did, but I grabbed it, but there was just ooze everywhere, man. Trust me, there was plenty of ooze.
Well, maybe when he ran out of goat juice, his powers turn off.
Oh, that's possible. That's possible. I'll tell you what, it's easier to tie him up this way, so I'm down. And I just continue to tie him up.
Okay. He is. What I didn't tell you guys last time is when you were in the taken out, you are still kind of just groggy, and you can be interrogated, essentially.
Okay.
But you can't take any action or anything like that. So he's just kind of like, well, you guys are tying him up.
All right, well, I'm not going to ask him anything until I get him all the way tied up, just to make sure. Like,
while he's tying him up, I start searching him to see if he has any form of identification.
He's a naked, dirty, homeless man.
Oh, yeah, I didn't realize he was naked.
Oh.
Yeah.
Giblets all out. I'm going to put, like, a bag over him. Like his...
Okay.
I'm like, nobody deserves to have their giblets out in the air. I'll just... There you go, man. No hard
Very
feelings.
thoughtful of you.
Well, I mean, I don't want to look at that either. I don't need to be looking at the brain while we're talking.
I'd walk over to his front side where his face is, and I kneel down over him. Okay. We came here to talk, and you started swinging with your fists. What gives?
What?
Who are you? Joe. What do you know about the defecation of the art museum?
What art museum?
The one you and one other tore up.
Ben, roll me a enigmas and cunning with your quantum signature power, whatever that is. The one where you can see quantum signatures.
Zero.
Okay, never mind. Continue on.
I'm able to see the signatures of other beings like me and you. And I found 2 signatures in that art museum.
I'm gonna just be watching while Shadow is interrogating him, and I don't know if my dude's smart enough to figure this out on his own, but I'm gonna start to kind of like, I'm gonna kind of step in and I'm gonna be like, hey yo, do you remember anything from the last like 2-3 hours there, buddy?
Is it still Sunday?
Is it Sunday? I don't think we ever talked about what day it was.
It'd be like it's midweek sometime.
Oh, okay. It's like Wednesday. Like the day we're actually, yeah. I'm like, yeah, no, it's not Sunday, my friend. I turn over to Shadow and I was like, yo, buddy, I don't think he remembers anything from when he was all salamandered out.
I stand up and start scratching my chin.
Well, they have people specialists who can look into stuff like this. So we'll just have to turn them into the authorities.
Yeah. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, job well done. They wanted us to find a guy. We found a guy. We beat him up. That's what we're supposed to do, right? That's what superheroes are all about, right? Right? Eh?
Technically, no. It's innocent until proven guilty. But I mean, in due process. But yes, he attacked us. We beat him down. And now the authorities will look into our salamander friend here.
Out of character.
Joe.
Out of character, Josh. What our mission was to catch this guy, or did he have something that we were trying to get back? I feel like it was like we were trying to get.
You guys were trying to stop him and catch him.
Just trying to stop him and catch him.
He took something from the safe that had incriminating evidence against my
Yeah, but we didn't know what that looked like.
Chick.
Yeah, but we didn't know what that looked like or what that was. She just said they took something. Go get him. So like we don't think there's no like we don't know if it's a flash drive or a folder or a book or a washing machine. We have no idea what he took from the safe. You know.
Yeah.
I actually continue. I'm like, yo, Shadow, you kept saying there was 2 people who did that art gallery thing. Do you see any traces of that other person?
I was just about to get to. I start scanning around for the other signature.
Sorry to step on your toes.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Ben's like, yeah, I was gonna do that, man.
I'm looking right now.
Ben, roll me enigmas and intelligence.
Son of a biscuit, 0.
Nate Caliber, that's his name.
Oh yeah, Nate Caliber, the Deathmatch King.
Nate Caliber, your walkie/cell phone goes off.
Okay.
It's Gale.
I just pick it up and immediately start talking because he doesn't know when to shut up, and he's just like, "Hey, yo, Gale, we got him. We got the dude who broke in. He was like a big lizard dude, and then we punched him a lot. And now he's not. He's just some homeless guy. But it doesn't seem like he remembered anything from the event. Maybe he's like, you know, like some sort of crazy superhero that when he goes all big, he don't remember things, like a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde sort of situation."
That's interesting.
Yeah, we got him. We got him tied up and down here with his giblets out in the sewer. Just waiting for you guys.
I'll have special services come down here to detain him. Just keep an eye on him. This is not the first case of this that's happened. I'll fill you in on a later time.
Nate's like, he can't help but ask. He goes, not the first case of this. Like, not the first case of a crazy super being crazy and doesn't remember stuff?
It's classified, and you don't have clearance yet.
Oh, okay. All right. No problem. Talk to you later then, Gail. We'll keep an eye on him.
I'll get your coordinates off your locator.
Sounds good. And then I hang up. I look at Shadow and I was like, Gail
I'm
just...
staring at him, not even looking around. I'm going to explain my 0.
You gonna explain your what?
I rolled a 0 on my signature looking.
Oh,
so.
okay. Oh, I see. You're explaining your 0. Why?
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, Shadow, that was Gail. She sent in special services down here to take this guy into custody. But weird stuff here, man. She kind of made mention that this ain't the first hero that she's heard about that goes crazy and all big like this and then don't remember what they done.
Sounds like the work of something behind the scenes.
You're fun, man. You got a real ominous way of talking about you. It's a lot of fun, man. I feel like I'm in some sort of movie.
That's the idea. We all like the heroes from the movies.
Yeah. Which one was your favorite?
Batman.
I never would have guessed it was Batman. I mean, I definitely would have guessed. You're doing a Batman voice right now. That's what I thought that was a Batman voice.
Well, is it a good Batman voice? Should I go, deeper?
No. You're good. You're very nice Michael Keaton Batman. You don't want to go Bale. Bale was rough. I didn't like Bale. And let's not even talk about Ben Affleck. Yeesh. So before I get the hate out there, as Zach, I thought Ben Affleck was a fine Batman. I just don't think Nate Caliber would. That's all.
Nope, it's too late. It's too late.
I am not my character. I'm portraying another person. Yeah.
Would attempt to search the scene for any item or signature or anything else other than the fact that there's an old homeless lizard Joe here.
Why don't you give us another intelligence roll, man?
All right. Ben, go ahead and give me a resolve and Enigma's roll. Because you are going to be, casing the scene? Making sure you get everything? Okay. And Yumi joined him. Nate?
I think Nate's just gonna sit down and keep an eye on the homeless guy. He's a pretty simple dude, and while he would be totally down to fight against some conspiracies, he's just gonna he's done his job. He clocked in, you know what I mean? And now he's finishing it.
I got a 2.
2.
Yay!
Doing that good old paperwork stuff.
As you were searching, you don't see a quantum signature until all of a sudden you do, in one of the piping up high, as he shoots a dart directly at the homeless guy.
Whoa, what happened? Did I miss something?
This is all happening right now.
Yeah, but all I heard was
we're gonna do a quick initiative.
What guy? I missed the guy.
You're right. Ben's missed him twice, so.
I don't know. I think the audio cut out for me for a second. Dart got shot at dude. That's all I got.
That's pretty much it. As Ben found him, he's been sitting there watching for a minute.
Okay. Where is he watching from?
Well.
The homeless guy?
No, another guy.
Okay.
The number 2.
Yeah.
All right. That was the confusing part for me.
He's on a high elevated pipe shooting.
Okay, all right. Now I'm caught up. That's what I was like. Who's shooting the dart? Is it the homeless guy? Did Ben shoot the dart? Where's the dart coming from? So am I rolling initiative too, or am I just like completely oblivious because it wasn't? Okay.
What's initiative?
It is the lower of your dex or resolve.
The lower of your dex or resolve.
Yep.
That's it.
That's it.
Wow, I have. Okay, so. Oh, lower.
Oh dear.
Ooh. Nah. 0.
0?
I don't think Ben should be rolling today.
The dice are giving me a once over, that's for sure.
Not too far behind you.
Sorry, they're just heating up, baby. We're just heating up.
I rolled no success and a 10, and then I rolled a 1 on the 10 roll, which canceled out my 10. I was like, come on, what is this?
I literally just keep rolling 0 successes. I'm not botching, but I'm just continuous 0 successes.
Technically, if you wanted to, the ones give you complications. They don't really technically reduce your successes.
Oh.
So you can succeed at a 1 that you got, but you didn't pay off your complication. So something's going to happen when you act, essentially.
I'll do that. I'll take the 1 success and take a complication. Make it interesting.
All right. Well, you tie with the shooter. So you see a dart flying through the air, heading towards the guy.
I'm going to dive in front of the dart.
You can dive in front of him?
Yeah, I'm going to put myself between the dart and him.
All right.
What kind of dart is it? Is it just like a trank dart, or is it like a lawn dart?
It's nothing that big. It looks like something fired.
Oh, okay.
Like
right.
Jurassic Park, Jurassic World style kind of
Gotcha.
dart looking thing.
Gotcha. I mean, I could take it either way. I just check it. Yeah, I'm just gonna put myself in front of between me and the guy, just like and just like step in front.
I'm gonna need you to give me a Dex Athletics.
Okay.
Because your foot gets caught on a piece of the grate.
Okay. All right. So Dex Athletics means I roll my Dex and my Athletics combined, correct?
Correct.
Okay, cool. Just making sure. We only played this the once, so I just want to make sure. Doing everything right.
It's pretty much just New Age World of Darkness.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. And I played World of Darkness a lot when I was a kid. I want to make sure I'm doing it all right. You know what I mean? We're not in Foundry or anything, so you can't see what I'm doing, you know?
No, I got you. We're doing all right.
I got you, Nate. I got you, Nate Caliber. All right. Whoa. I think I'm going to pass. Oh, yeah. All right, so I got 4 successes.
Oh, plenty.
Yeah.
You get in the way. You
Fuck that
take
grate.
the dart. It hits you like square in the sternum.
I like how I had to like really do well to take damage. Yeah, I step in front. Ooh! Like, what? You shooting darts? Who's shooting darts? Why are you shooting darts? And I'm going to slap the dart out of me.
Well, it would hurt you, but you're like immune to pretty much tier 3 and lower
I think so.
toxins, so
I believe so. I have immunity. My immunity is maxed out in Mega Edges, so I'm going to assume.
yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
You're good.
Poison has no effect. The blood just pumps it right out.
Yeah, your body just eats it away. Your metabolism's too good.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much, you
Shoot
can
me with
feel
a
that if this
dart.
would have hurt. Yeah. You feel if this would have hit like a normal person, they would have been rocked. They would have been pretty much caught.
Okay.
You guys did see.
So I
the
could
flash
feel that
fire
something was
from
on
the
that
dart.
thing then.
Yeah. It was poison. It was not trank.
Dude, we need
It was
to
bad.
recruit the homeless man as our Hulk, Ben. We saved him. Now he's gonna be with us. and he's
Adventures
gonna be our
assemble.
Hulk. Yeah. Go get him, salamander goo. Go. That's it's like the Avengers would be like, the trick is I'm always gooey. Oh, I'm sorry. I was derailing things. Yeah, I slapped the dart.
No, you're
out
fine.
Of me.
Ben, since you're pretty much staring at him right now because you're the last one to go, he's gonna flip inside of the pipe, and you hear him run off.
I just yell, Nate, I'm going after him! And I would start opening a warp.
I'll be like,
Warp?
all right, I'll stay here with the homeless dude. Take care of yourself, though. I'm not there to take the damage.
Is that
for
pipe
you.
within my long range? I should say. Yeah.
Oh, I think it's within medium range, I believe.
So Nate would just see just a bunch of shadows come up almost like a door, and I just grab into it and slowly feed myself into it.
Wow. That's actually Nate. He's like, wow, man. There's that Looney Tunes portal power. God. Superhero stuff is tight.
All right. Since you are chasing him, this is going to be a 5-round extended test. Pretty much, we're going to spend 5 rounds, and you have to see if you can catch up to this guy before he escapes. So you either have to meet or beat his successes, essentially, during the chase.
If this guy's a runner, I'm probably not going to catch him. We'll see.
We will see. So, first round, it'll be athletics. And how are you going to chase after him? Are you going to use... You can use, like, your cunning to try to, like, pop in and out of portals while you're chasing him? Or are you just going to flat out, like, Mandingo run him down like a dog?
Well,
Just
I'm
like
assuming
Terminator T-1000 style.
Terminator T-1000 style, dexing it all the way down after him.
All right, so give me Dex and Athletics.
Okay. 4.
All right, you catch up to him.
Already caught up to him? Oh my.
Well, he was ahead of you. Now you're up to you're within his range increments now. So
Oh, okay.
next round. Let me know if you're doing anything different. Like you can.
What's he look like? Just out of curiosity.
You guys haven't really gotten a good look at him yet.
Oh, okay.
The only thing I'd be doing different is yelling, "Stop in the name of the law!"
Okay.
Fear me.
Because, a villain's going to stop when they hear Batman yelling, "Stop in the name of the law!"
Yeah.
4 again.
You're within his range increment. So if you would like, you could probably attack him, try to restrain him, or you could go one more round and see if you can overtake him.
I'm definitely going to try to overtake him. We're going to rely on my dex on this one.
Okay.
Firing off a lot of energy for a while now. I don't mess up and start building up a flux.
All right. So round 3. Man,
4 again.
this guy is not a runner. You are within close range of him.
Second I get within close range, I would immediately try to use my tentacles to entangle him.
Okay, go ahead.
And I'll also...
You have 2 complications on this.
2 complications. Okay.
Yes.
So 3 points. Stunned.
Exactly what you think it does.
I know what entangle does, but I don't know what stun does.
Pretty much unable to act. You just sit there teeter with the birdies around your head.
Oh, so yeah, I would just go to try to full on wrap him up with tentacles. I'll drop a entanglement stun.
Entanglement and stun?
Yeah.
Okay.
Magic man.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Ben's got all the tricky powers.
Yeah.
I just don't die.
That in its own right is an amazing power.
I'll find a way. Don't you worry.
Bring it out. Bring it up. I'm gonna take a planet to the face.
I only
Like
got
current
3 to hit
login.
him, and I have 2 complications, so...
Well, his defense is a 2. He's going to roll a dodge because he does not want to be grappled by you.
Yeah, you can see all the tentacles starting to form around to kind of go, oh shoot.
He does not get any extra dodge. So essentially, you're grabbing at him, and it slows him down, but it doesn't quite get him.
Oh, so he's just kind of fighting through it right now.
Yeah, he's just kind of fighting through it right now. You guys are at a stalemate. He's not gaining on you, and you're not falling behind. So, round 4.
Oh my god.
I'm going to switch dice because I don't want you to catch him. That's better. Okay. Oh, are you gonna do it again? You gonna attack him? What are you doing?
Oh, we're in round 4. So I have
Yeah.
one more round before I have to be fancy. Yeah, I'll do it one more time.
Okay.
Or. Wow.
Or?
Yep. Or it's easy to get a magic number 2. It's either 0 or 4.
Let me look at your tags. See. Do they automatically hit with those? Or do you have to purchase them?
No, I gotta purchase them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, well, 2 is his defense. You've already established that. He did not get
Well-
any extra on his dodge.
Let me
And
read them. So I'm making sure I'm getting it right. This attack tag does no damage, so it is a tag. I would have to purchase it. Stun. I'd also have to purchase, so that would be 2. So we'll go with. We'll just go with the. It's a tank. I was gonna say stun, but.
you're gonna go with stud?
I'll try to figure it out. I'm going to spend 1 dice using Entangle to take him down, which would put him at prone. Because it would be no fun if I just stunned him. I want him to be able to still try to fight.
Okay.
back.
Alright, you do trip him. He is prone. You have one more success.
What, one more success?
Yeah, you rolled a 4, right?
Yes.
2 was his defense. You spent 1 on takedown.
Yeah, can you end up with stun too? Yeah, it's only 1. I'll use it, and then I'll stun him.
Okay. And stun is...
Break the entanglement, he needs to make a Dex Athletics roll. And he'd have to succeed with a success of 4. So that's how many successes I got on the initial attack.
Unless he crits, there ain't no way he's doing that. You tie him down to the ground with shadows.
Then once I'm confident that he can't move, I will go ahead and try to knock him unconscious. It's much easier to escort somebody who's out for the count.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, for being stunned, he's only at a +2 complication. And that's only for
Yes.
1 round.
He's at a
So-
+2 complication, and he is prone. I think you get bonuses to hit him. 106. Cannot use dodge. You gain +1 enhancement to hit him. Yep, there you go.
Start the... Oh no, it's the non-lethal strike. All right, so I'll go charge non-lethal, so I'll be exhausted if I screw this up.
Excellent.
I'm trying to give you a chance to let the bad guy get away, because I didn't want him to talk. But if I catch him, he's mine.
You catch him, and that's fine.
Ooh. 5.
All right, you go.
And I basically just slowly ramp him up until he, and basically like choke him out essentially without killing him.
So, you're wrapping him up?
Yes, but
Okay.
imagine like putting somebody in a sleeper hold. I'm not gonna overdo it and accidentally kill him.
No, I know what you mean.
But he's definitely gonna die.
You hear, you hear a laugh, but it's almost like a mechanical laugh through like a radio. It's like, This is just a small taste of what I can do. There's nothing for you here. Go back to your little lives. Be the face of the company. Stop the robbers. Leave the big boys to do what they do. And you hear a beeping sound, and it's getting progressively faster.
Shit, I don't have to. I would check to see where the bomb is first because I'm assuming he has a bomb. Is it
Are
like
you
a
gonna
beep, 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 beep? I'd have to release
Yeah.
him. I have to release him. Look. As long as I have another full round to warp away if I need to.
You can either search him for the bomb, or you can back away and leave. I'll give you those two options. Because it looks like he's starting to spark. Like he's not
The
human.
whole person's starting to spark.
Yes. Kind of like Ultron style.
Dude, I don't even know how big he's gonna explode.
You're right. You do not.
Yeah, no, I'm still a rookie. I'm fearing for my life. I would turn on a dime and warp away. Like, if he doesn't explode, it's gonna be a very... Just doesn't die. Got him! Get up and run away.
No, as you're going through the portal, you can feel the wind from the explosion, like, follow you through.
Now, this is gonna be funny for Nick. Nick's standing there, and I come shooting upward out of the
Nate.
shadow of Nate, sorry. I come shooting out of Nate's shadow upward and then land on the ground on my back because, you know, it blew me through the portal.
So, Nate, you would also feel the wind burst from an explosion.
Nice, nice. Hey, give me 1 second on something.
Because, you know, it blew me through the
Oh.
portal.
So, Nate, what?
All right, I'm back. Sorry.
Okay, we'll pause there. So, rewind a little bit.
Yeah.
Nate, you see your shadow friend just sprinting down there.
The explosion of air, like, oh, you're back. Where's the guy? Did you get the guy? I'm guessing you didn't get the guy, or you would have brought the guy back, right?
Start picking myself up. Oh, no, I didn't get him. He blew up.
I'm sorry. What? He blew up? Did you blow him up? Do you got magical blow up powers?
No, I had him, and then there's some guy on the radio, like, talking about how we're small fish and that, oh, go stop robbers, and then he's like, leave the big fish alone, and then next thing I know, the dude starts beeping, and then he explodes.
That's weird. That's real weird.
Oh man, I've never been hit with a bomb before. I didn't want to find out what it felt like. Oh jeez.
Yeah, I mean, nobody wants to be hit by a bomb. So that's probably a good thing that you got out of there.
What? Who blows up their own people?
I don't know.
And what was that dart they were shooting at the other guy?
I'm not sure. I think... Josh, you still there, man?
What?
Okay, good. You were frozen in a weird position? I thought maybe we had lost you.
Nope, I'm good. I'm always frozen in weird positions.
I know. It keeps freezing you in the weirdest positions. There was one that he was just smiling. It was nice. It was like a yearbook photo. Yeah, I mean, Nate doesn't know what else to say. I feel like we did everything we can. We tried to catch the bad guys. Cryptic shit doesn't mean much to him. So I just had like a shadow, and I was like, I don't know. Well, you know what I'm saying. That's two guys. Two guys went into the art gallery. Two guys came out. We caught one. The other one, unalived himself. So what can we do?
I would pull out the phone and call Gail.
As you do, you see a couple manholes open up above you, and like a full SWAT team with, like ropes, handcuffs. They come in. They like
SWAT
rapidly
team.
clear the area. Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't even want my phone. Then I put it back. There's no need.
Gale does float down and meet you.
What powers does Gale have? Do we know? Or
Yeah,
Yes, it is very open. Yeah, she's wind manipulation.
wind manipulate? That's right. I do remember that. You did tell me that. I just kind of wave at her, and I'm talking to the guys. I'm like, hey, be careful with the poor man's giblets. They were out after we beat him up with the salamander. That's why I wrapped that dirty trash stick bag around him. So yeah. I don't think he knew what he did. So yeah, he's probably gonna be scared when he wakes up. Just trying to be like real nice. Just trying to tell everybody to be nice to the psychotic homeless person that almost ate us.
Yeah. No, they just all kind of like stare at you and do their business. I know they can't really do anything against you, but they have orders.
Right.
They're doing their thing.
Right.
Gail does approach both of you. She said, "Good work, fellas. This is a big win."
Is it a big win?
Well, for you guys just starting off, and you've already closed a case.
I don't really consider this a case closed, Gale.
What do you mean?
A second man approached us after we talked to you. And by approached us, he shot a dart at this unconscious man on the ground here. Now, I don't know what that dart contained, but it didn't do anything.
It was poison. It was definitely poison. I can feel it when it's poison.
So it's poisoned. I chased after the pursuer and managed to get my hands on them and catch them and neutralize them. But at that point in time, I heard a voice over the radio begin to laugh. It explained to me that we're just small fry, that we should leave big dogs alone or something along those lines. And then he blew the man up. Luckily, I can teleport through shadows or I would have died.
Now, when the man exploded, did you see it?
He was sparking heavily, almost like he was robotic. I never really got a good look at the guys.
That's interesting. That goes along with some of the other settings and scenes that have been set up for us.
So you're
If
telling
any
me
of you want,
No, go
if you
ahead.
want to set up a the shit is it at? Roll me an empathy and manipulation. Either of you? Do you want to try to dig some information out of her?
Yes. Yes, I think. No! Stop it!
So he's
One.
gonna be no help.
The 10 brought me back. It brought me back.
God, empathy manipulation. Okay. Alright. That's not great. One success for me.
She waits a second, waits for everyone to finish up, leave. She lets them get out. And she holds you guys back for a second, and she's like, "Okay, I can't tell you much. My superiors, they're on the down low about this. We had a rogue scientist working on certain things that are kind of taboo. He defaulted and you went to Terrigen. What you guys know, Terrigen is the Nova Nazis, essentially.
The Nova Nazis?
Yeah. They're Novas are the superior evolution. They don't abide by human rules.
I gotcha. Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. Got it.
Yeah. Brotherhood. Yeah.
Got it.
And he left us for them. And his experiments were creating artificial nodes in baseline. Baselines you would know as standard human. And the node is the little tumor thingy that's inside your head that gives you superpowers.
So, what you're saying is this guy can just make normal humans into Novas?
Rarely. He's making temporary Novas. He wants to put everybody on the same playing field, essentially. It was a big debacle. He lost his tenure at his college. He lost his job at his science facility. It's been a big bad deal.
So this guy, so that hobo, he ain't actually a Nova. He was just a Nova for a short period, and then now he's just normal again. That's what you're saying.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeesh.
I don't know, Shadow. Did you get a read off of him? Could you tell if he was still a Nova?
Oh, yeah, I guess I'd look at the traces real quick, because I could see the direction that carried him out.
All right. I won't make you bother with rolling. No. There are no traces of him on him whatsoever.
You're right.
And-
He's no longer a Nova.
So how do we take this professor out? This is really pissing me off. That poor homeless guy didn't do nothing to nobody.
Luckily, Terrigen has just as much, if not more, resources than we do. So it's going to be hard to locate him. So we'll just have to keep following the clues, and hopefully he slips up, or we get some information.
If you'd like, Gail, I could make some phone calls to the scientific community involving our kind. Maybe he left a cold trail that could lead us to a hot trail.
Yo, Shadow, you a scientist, man? I didn't know that about you. I mean, I guess I don't know much about you. We just got put together and had to go beat this weird gooey salamander up and all. But I didn't know you was a scientist.
No, my dead girlfriend was. Her parents and herself were scientists.
That's weird that you say dead girlfriend, like, right off the bat. Like, that's how you introduce it. That's rough stuff, man. Sorry your girl died.
Well, it's part of the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing.
I feel like Nate is always 1 second from hugging Shadow. From unwantedly hugging Shadow.
All right. I have another mission for you if you guys want it, or do you guys want to rest?
I'm down.
You guys can...
That salamander was just a warm up for Nate Caliber. You know what I'm saying?
Well, as long as I can rest during the car ride, I think I'll be fine. I am a little burnt. I haven't really warped that much in a long time.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry about that. I didn't know that he'd have to rest. I mean, I guess I kind of see why you need to rest. You expend all that energy. I get it.
Oh, yeah, you expend next to nothing.
Me, no. I just don't die. That's all I do.
Well, I mean, you said it yourself, a short rest, you'll get like half your quota back, which will put me almost at full again.
Let's just get a coffee then.
Yeah, just get a coffee, chill, eat a bagel,
Yeah.
talk about life.
Well,
Give us a half an hour at a coffee shop, and then we'll go on the mission.
well, that'll be the perfect opportunity for your teammate to meet up with you. I'll
That's
give
right.
you guys a lift up here, and he can meet you guys at the coffee shop. She starts floating and flying away, and all of a sudden the wind gusts and just lifts you and takes you with her through the manhole.
Nate's going to be, I'm not going to do it, but Nate is going to be very loud and obnoxious during the entire transportation process. Whoa, 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 and just like flailing his arms and hands around for no apparent reason.
Shadow, roll me Dex Athletics to not get elbowed on the way up.
Nate, calm down, man. Jesus.
I'm sorry, I don't like this weightlessness shit.
This is what I get bashed in the head out of nowhere.
Nate's a deathmatch wrestler.
Five.
It's just his
It
natural
went
state
from a
is
1 to
throwing
a
bows.
5, thanks to 110.
Nice.
Keeping the dream alive.
Keeping the dream alive. All right.
Yeah.
So I
All
don't
right,
hit
well,
you. This was definitely the roll to roll good on. The roll that didn't matter in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah. Yeah. Getting it
But
all
I
out of
lose
the way.
my calm
Getting it all out
composure.
of the way.
Yeah.
All right, Shadow, roll to save them all. I roll a botch.
No, I lose my calm composure because I have to start like struggling to avoid him, which makes it feel weird because I'm levitating, so I start swerving all over the place, and we just look like a couple idiots going up.
She literally just picks you up out of the manhole instead of like backtracking you guys back through. She just saved you guys like a 30-minute walk, essentially.
Okay. All right.
And
So
she drops you off on the street.
all right. So we head over to the coffee shop where the guy's gonna meet us. I'm guessing. Or were we actually going to a coffee shop? I don't know.
I don't know. Are you guys?
I say let's
let's
just go get a fucking coffee, man. That'll help his powers.
you
That'll
got-
help.
I go to my
Nate likes
favorite
coffee.
I lead him to my favorite coffee shop because it has an isolated booth where I can take my mask off and drink coffee and eat a bagel peacefully. Boom. Done deal.
Nate orders
World
his
builder.
coffee black. It's black as night. Nate likes his coffee to punch him in the face. That's how he likes to wake up. Again,
Okay.
I am playing Nate. I don't like my coffee black. I like it like a milkshake. Yeah.
Say mine's probably some like triple shot espresso, caramel, frappuccino looking thing.
That's exactly. I want like
Oh.
chocolate chips in there and like all.
So you like diabetes. You don't like
Yes.
coffee.
Exactly. I like diabetes that wakes me up. That's it.
Yep.
Caffeinated diabetes. Gotcha.
Caffeinated diabetes. That's on my mission statement. That's my mission statement right now. Zach Van Slyder's caffeinated diabetes right there. Yeah. Well, Nate's just gonna get a coffee black, sit down with Shadow in his ridiculous onesie, and just.
Well, I would take the helmet part of it off and like I'd look like a normal dude, but again I got the eyes that it looks like you're staring in the abyss, like it's just infinite dark.
Nate's, when you do that, Nate will definitely be like, "Oh, I see why you wear the freaking suit. That's creepy as hell, man. I feel like I could lose myself in your eyes for years, and that is not romantic."
I just shake my head, laugh a little bit. None taken, Nick. None taken.
Seriously, it feels like I could see my freaking grandparents in your face. Like, it's weird. It's freaking weird. Can you see my soul right now? Is that what you're doing?
No. Whenever I erupted kind of violently. So as an exchange, I don't have a very easy-looking facial demeanor.
Nate is gonna giggle like a preteen and like elbow you and go, "Who doesn't erupt violently? Am I right? Am I right?"
Trying to drink my drink. Chuckling quietly to myself.
I'm so happy with this pairing.
Yeah, 'cause it's not like we hate each other. We just are very, very fucking different.
Yeah, just would never be friends ever. Yeah, it's wonderful. It's a very buddy cop film. Yeah. So yeah, I could get a coffee. Wait for the 30. I'm gonna say to Shao, I'm like, "Yo, do you know who this third guy is? You got any ideas who this third Nova's gonna be?"
I think for a second of like who Gale would probably team us up with. Now that Nate asked the important question that I keep randomly calling Nick, I'm sorry.
It's okay. He's based off Nick Gage, so I get it.
Yeah.
There's a couple choices. Do you want to let the dice decide?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Oh, you have a couple of choices.
I do.
Dice that shit up, man. Leave my fate to fate.
All right, so we'll do a percentile.
I'm gonna need a drink of water real quick.
Yeah, go for it, man.
We will go. Perfect. All right. I feel this guy fits you guys.
That's good. We're waiting for Ben to come back from drinking water.
Yeah. That way I don't have to describe him twice.
Yeah, yeah.
Or her. I'm gonna make this.
I'm gonna mute for just a second.
There it is. Go me. Go me. Yep, that one's perfect. Okay.
All right. Sorry about that.
All right.
All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. After like 10, 15 minutes, you guys don't wait that long. You see a fairly scrawny but very tall individual walk through the doors. Like, you could tell, like, this guy ain't normal.
Okay. What else is he like? What does he have? Like, what does he look like?
Yeah.
He's kind of sickly pale.
Okay.
He's got tattered, not really tattered clothes. They look aged. Aged is the correct word.
Okay.
Very aged robes. Literal robes, almost like he's from ancient times, but he's not. He's got that pharaoh. If pharaohs actually had that big long beard, the goatee, he would have an actual one of those. And his bald has very weird, like grayish tints at the corner of like his eyes and mouth. Almost look like he should be, somebody should put him down. Essentially.
Nate's immediately gonna be like his eyes are gonna go wide and be like, "Yo, Shadow, I think that's our boy. I think we got frickin' Merlin over here."
Do I recognize him?
Roll me a intelligence.
Nate's just gonna raise his hand at him at the wizard and go, "Yo, Hogwarts, over here."
What
Two.
Two? All right,
Yeah.
you do know him. His name is Pharaoh.
Oh, that's Pharaoh.
I still yell Hogwarts at him.
That's fine. You see nod. Like, he looks like he reaches for a coffee, but he grabs it and leaves without his arm.
Pharaoh, your arm.
And his arm just comes back and slithers back to him.
Slithers
Up his
back
body,
to him.
reattaches.
Oh, this dude's weird. This dude's
Is
weird.
it still on the coffee?
Yeah, and it still has the coffee. It just comes back up.
It's like, I'm coming, boss. Hold on.
Hello, my friends.
Yo, what's up? I hear your name is Pharaoh. I'm Nate Caliber, the Deathmatch King. I think Shadow already knows you because he knew your name.
I've only seen him a few times. I haven't talked to him a whole lot.
That's because my powers are very noticeable. So I don't hide them.
All right. So what's the mission?
Well, I mean, the mission is we got to go get the. Oh yeah, that's right. What is the mission? Gail said she'd give us the mission once we met the guy.
We have a tip on where the item is that was stolen from the gallery and a couple others. It's at a warehouse at the edge of town on the bay.
All right. So, do you know how to drive?
Oh God, no.
I'll call us a ride then.
so
Three
still,
heroes knows how to fucking drive.
yeah, let's get some of that superhero Uber up in here.
I sent a text out to our driver.
Yeah, make sure it's that same driver who already hates us. We got another
All right, you guys can
weirdo.
ask for him specifically if you want.
Oh, definitely.
I do.
What's his name?
Definitely.
Please. Is it
No,
Casey?
remember we had him on standby before because we were like, we may need to move again, so don't go anywhere.
Mark.
Mark.
Yeah, Mark.
Yeah,
Mark.
we definitely want Mark. He's our favorite. And he loves us. You could tell. You could just tell. He can't wait to have us in his car again.
Mark, no. Hey, we need a ride.
Especially with our new friend, the Disney Magical Kingdom over here.
So, Pharaoh, how much know do you about this case while we wait for our ride to arrive?
I was the first one to pick up on the extracurriculars of the scientist.
Oh, so you have experience in dealing with this.
Small. I only worked one case about a year ago. That's when he was first starting to have his troubles. And before he officially went to Terrigen, he made some splashes, and one of his experiments went wrong. Instead of reverting back the baseline, let's just say he turned to goo.
I see.
You know, this scientist really pissing me off, and I never met him before. Doing this crap to normal people just ain't right.
He was originally a good guy. He's super supportive. His class is very well known. He's a fantastic geneticist. Problem is he erupted, and luckily enough, his science helped with his eruption.
Do we know what that scientist does as a power? The Terrigen scientist?
Well, before he turned Terrigen, he was known for molecular manipulation on living things instead of inanimate objects. So instead of doing like changing rocks into like liquids and stuff like that, he could literally change the foundations of living matter instead of non-living.
He sounds peachy.
Well, he did. He made some strives to cure diseases. A lot of birth defects and deformations are now almost completely gone because of him. But I guess there were some underlying tones and things happened, and now he's not with us. I don't know the details on that. That's the part they're keeping hush hush.
What was the scientist's name again?
I didn't say it.
I thought Gail had told us in the sewer. What is that scientist's name? What's this guy's name? What's this guy's name? I want to burn it into my skull so that I remember it wherever I go.
Aldrich Wycross.
That is not going to be hard to remember, just hard to pronounce.
Aldridge Whitecross?
Wycross. Wycross.
Like, why cross the street?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, it's a pretty scary thing. Someone with knowledge and abilities to do stuff like that. Going off the deep end. That could be very chaotic and dangerous for anyone. Why would that other organization want him? Aside from his ability to temporarily turn people into soups.
That's new. He's mixing his science with his power. He's breaking the mold a little bit and creating a lot of bad waves. Because a lot of the people don't want to be us. The baselines just want to stay baselines. And other people think that he should do the opposite, is remove Novas completely. I think that's why Terrigen recruited them.
So what's the mission? How are we going to get closer to this guy?
We don't know. We're going to go to the location where they think some of this stuff is being taken.
I see. All right, let's go.
Not to mention, what would they need from Kathy? Just seems weird to attack an art director when your whole shtick is manipulating matter of living things.
You know,
Not everybody is open.
I don't understand what you mean there, Farrell. What do you mean not everybody's open?
I was just a grunt worker at an archaeologist camp. You know, moving sand, directing people, translation, and, you know, when end day hit, instead of, you know, like the professor gaining power over the sands and blah, 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 I was the only one there who erupted. But when I erupted, my parts went everywhere. And I didn't quite know how to control them. It took me months to get back together again, literally.
Scary as fuck, man.
That would be pretty messed up, I gotta say.
I think my leg actually fought an alligator once. Or crocodile, sorry.
Oh man,
was,
I don't like to tangle with crocodiles. Nate Caliber don't fuck with crocodiles. Salamander's okay, but a crocodile, those things have a finishing move. They're an animal with a finishing move. I don't want nothing to do with it.
But you are the deathmatch king.
I am the deathmatch king. And I'm gonna stay the deathmatch king by not trying to deathmatch fight no alligator.
I look at the phone and see if our ride's here yet or not.
You would see that you got a message on your phone saying the ride's here as you see an ear crawl up his head. Like, he's here.
Alrighty, let's go.
You don't know.
then.
You don't know when the ear detached. You don't know if it was there the whole time. You don't know if he detached to keep an ear. Literally. Just he randomly leaves parts, moves them. He's just an all-around creepy guy.
I think his powers are cool as hell. Truly. Like, they're very intriguing and interesting.
Hey! It's Lola.
Okay, shh.
Which?
You see the same old SUV outside. The guy just looks at you and goes, you can see underneath his breath, he's like, oh my god.
Yes, we have a third.
I immediately go and I was like, "Hey, Mark, it's nice to see you again. I knew you'd come pick us up in a jiff. You're gonna be our driver. We love you, Mark. You're great." And then I get in.
Mark, you're doing a great job.
It's like, why couldn't I just erupt? Maybe I'll erupt with these guys in the car.
Scientists have proven that it takes more than that to cause an eruption. Besides, we all get along great.
As I get in the seat down next to mine. I mean, Nate.
Yeah, we
All right,
do.
you got-
We get along great. Pharaoh's gonna be our new best friend.
Are you guys getting into the back?
Yeah, definitely.
Sparrow get in the back with us.
Pharaoh opens up the door and like reaches a leg in, like he's gonna try to, like, expecting you guys to move over and squeeze in, like he wants to get close, and then
actually look
closes
at
the
it.
door and walks up front.
I'm like, I don't know why. He could definitely fit in here. He could just detach his arm and leg and shit. Of all the people who could definitely fit in the back, he could fit in the back. Don't know why he doesn't want to spend some more close personal time with his new best friends.
Sometimes when I detach my hands, they get a little touchy.
Oh my.
Nate laughs hard at that. Like, hard at that. This freaking guy. I'm loving Sword of the Stone over here. He's fucking full of them.
Pharaoh looks at you like, what is he talking about?
I'm just gonna keep calling
He
him
looks like he
wizard
doesn't
things.
get out a lot.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see how many wizard things I can call him before full circle. Like every time is gonna be a new one. I'm trying for it.
He gives Mark the address. It looks like he kind of like works through his phone, and then he like swipes up, and it kind of like essentially VR throws it into the car's panels, and you see it just pop up. We have the high tech stuff.
Nice.
And it is starting to get a little bit later in the evening, so you guys are right before the next shift change, heavy traffic.
Okay.
It's gonna take you guys about 30 minutes to get there without incident.
Okay. Yeah. Let's just go.
Excellent.
We're going to the place where we believe the goods were taken, right?
Yes.
What is the
However,
place? Does Pharaoh know?
It is a warehouse in the warehouse district.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Oh,
It is. It's on the bay,
Got it. Okay. Cool.
like a shipping route,
Yeah.
just
yeah,
like
yeah.
an unloading warehouse.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you guys to roll, each of you just 1d10, and let me know what number you get.
6.
10.
10.
Yeah. Got me
You
a
have the
10.
magic number.
I have a magic number. Okay.
On the way there.
Nate dies.
Yeah. Yes, one down. No.
Oh my god!
that's my voice the rest of the time.
Everybody else drowns in the car because he bleeds so much from spontaneously combusting that it drowns you.
As you guys are driving by, Mark pulls up to a scene, talks to another set of guards, and you hear them like, "Yeah, this, is a bank robbery. They got it." You guys would see another one of the superhero teams here in Ohio. There are 5 of them. You guys are Team 5.
Okay. What
You
other
know
superhero
te-
team do we see?
You guys see Team 3, which is the City Guard.
Okay.
The members are Toad King, Iron Lion, and Lobster Man.
Yes!
Uh,
Claws cause of justice. I'm sorry.
So their name is the City Guard.
Yes, City Guard.
I actually like look at Shadow. I'm like, yo, we gotta name our team. Why haven't we named our team?
You do, in fact, have to name your team, so I can write it down.
They're gonna have a name. We're just Team 5. I didn't know we could name a freaking team.
I didn't know there was. I didn't even think about that. I thought I was never gonna be on a team.
I mean, in fairness, we
technically-
didn't have Pharaoh around yet, so I guess we just got started. But still, we're gonna look like chumps compared to these guys.
There is a fairly famous other new team that you guys know got named by the media. They're the Goon Squad.
The Goon Squad. That's an awesome name. That's a frickin' name. That's a cool frickin' name.
We can't also be the Goon Squad though.
I know. Could we be Goon Squad 2, you think? No,
or
that's
maybe-
stupid.
Maybe we let the media name us. That way we don't even have to think about it.
We're gonna be some like the assholes or something. And it's Team 5, the dumb shits. They're here to save the day. Or do some stupid dumb shit.
There's also Team 2, which is Rampage,
Okay.
and Team 1, Error 0.
Error 0.
Yes.
That's some crazy hacker shit over there. There's a cyberpunk team.
That must mean they never fail.
That's probably what that means. Although I would have probably called myself Zero Error then, but hey, that's just me. That's just me.
They're Team 1 because they have the highest success rates, and they're so far the strongest team here in Ohio.
Gotcha. Nate looks at Shadow and go, why don't we call ourselves the Deathmatch King and others?
Because I mean, I don't want to knock it. It's just it centers itself really hard around you being the Deathmatch King.
You know, it does. It does. I'm not going to argue. In this case, I would definitely be the Bruce Springsteen to your E Street Band. I get that. You know what? We'll workshop it.
Yeah. We'll think about it. Let's focus on the mission.
Yeah. I'm going to... Okay. Do we go up to talk to the other team?
If you want to. I mean, right now, you guys, they're just talking about information, spreading the word along.
Nate's going to start just calling their team name something completely different every time he meets somebody until they come up with a team name.
That's fine.
So when we go over to him, it'd be like, hey, it's Team 5's on the ground. Odds and ends are here.
Odds and ends. Careful what you say. It might stick.
It might stick. Just gonna start throwing them out there. Bits and pieces over here.
If you want to get out and interact with the other team, you can.
Yeah. I seriously, that's what I do. I get out and I go, "Hey, Team 5, odds and ends on the scene."
You only see two of them. You guys know that Lobster Man is not one to sit still. He's constantly moving.
Does he look like a lobster?
He kind of looks like a lobster. You're not sure if it's like a suit or if it's some kind of mutation, but he goes in, gets what he needs to do, says a couple things, and he usually just sprints off somewhere,
Okay.
looking for his next.
Normally, walking away by going, justice never sleeps, and neither do I. And I didn't
go.
get this.
Ben has two characters. Just like that. Ben has a second character.
It is an ode to an old character of his.
I assumed. Considering that the only thing we can see of Ben right now on the stream is a picture of a lobster, I could only assume.
You would see Iron Lion. You're not sure where the third member is. He might be doing some scouting or cleanup on the inside.
Uh,
Iron Lion's literally, you see, looks like a anthropomorphic lion man made of like slots of metal, almost like Colossus kind of.
oh, okay. All right,
But
so
he's got a very leonine face,
okay,
long
so
hair.
would he be the guy we need to talk to then? Is he present that we can talk to?
Yeah, he's just standing there, kind of overlooking everything. He's also like 12 feet tall.
That's big. I go over and I go,
Yeah.
wow, you are a big one, man. Colossal kitty cat over here.
Are you Team 5?
That's us, bits and pieces, right here. Nate Caliber, the Deathmatch King. That's Shadow, not Batman. And over there is is frickin' Gandalf the White. What can we do for you?
He looks over. Pharaoh just has his head on his hand on the other side of the car, just reaching his head up so he can see. He's not even leaving the car.
I imagine it'd be a lot of work for him to leave the car.
How do you kill that guy? I guess you have to blow him up, right? Like, not that I'm saying I want to kill him, but I'm just really curious.
He's like, oh, I know Pharaoh. He's kind of like you. He's hard to put down. I know a lot about you guys. It's my job to know things.
Yeah, you seem like you know things. So, what can we do to help? We fought that salamander guy over at the other place. That kind of led to this investigation.
We just heard about that. No, this is just a random robbery. We haven't seen anything in connection with what you guys are researching.
No, robotic humanoids.
None of that sort. It was just some baselines robbing a bank. Quite a few of them, actually. There were like 6 of them. It's been a long time since I've seen a crew that big.
Well, I imagine a lot of people are scared because if you're a baseline, it's kind of hard to do anything illegal anymore.
Unless you hire one of us. There are a lot of unregistered Nova out there that, they're more freelance.
I see.
Mercenary types.
Yeah, I thought about that when I got my powers, truth be told. But the fact is that, you know, at some point somebody's going to pay you to do something you don't want to do. So I just figured, you know, Nova Corps would be, you know, more stand-up chaps.
Yeah. Well, I'm actually very surprised that you erupted so late, because when the eruptions first started, there were a bunch of other wrestlers like you, and they created their own Nova Wrestling League. But because of Terrigen ruining everything like usual, had to be shut down due to casualties.
Yeah, I heard about that. Actually, I probably had my powers for a while, but I just didn't notice because, you know, I've always been kind of a bleeder. I've always been taking damage, so it's hard to be able to tell, you know what I'm saying? I mean, let's face it, Nate Caliber's always kind of been unkillable. It just took me a while to figure out that I was that unkillable. That's just my thought process for Nate, is that he didn't figure it out because he just wouldn't. He's always been just bleeding all over the place.
You didn't have any tangible, like, extra
Right.
powers. You just...
Right. It's not like fire shot out of his face. It's just he bled, and he never stopped
Yeah.
bleeding. Probably at some point he received some cut that might have killed him in some insane, like, fluorescent light, barbed wire everywhere deathmatch thing. And somebody was like, you should be dead. You're not dead. And then he probably started experimenting, which nobody wants to talk about. And then he would have figured it out.
Probably, yeah.
So,
Well, if you have all this under control, we kind of have our own mission to go on.
Yeah, we're fine. We got everybody arrested. Toad King is cleaning up.
Toad King. Is he a giant toad?
No, he's a witch doctor, and he summons weird interdimensional amphibians.
That's crazy.
They look like frogs, but they do weird things.
Not at all
Like
what I would have expected when I heard the word Toad King. That's crazy.
Well, they worship him, I guess.
I mean, it makes sense now that you have explained it, but if somebody just said to me Toad King, I see a completely different thing. Like I said...
I'm kind of sad he's not a big toad.
And I'm going to be honest, we just fought a giant salamander, so I mean, you Toad King, you take giant toad. It's just...
I know, it's been a real TMNT sort of day. All right,
I remember that when I was young.
Yeah, best comics. I'm telling you what, Mondo Gecko's the man. All right, so what we doing then, Shadow?
We resume the mission. Let's head
right.
back to the car. It was nice talking to you, Iron Lion.
Yeah, it was a pleasure
Good to see you.
It was a pleasure getting to meet you. Can I ask you a personal question before we go, though?
Of course.
Do you purr?
I do.
Oh, that must be creepy. Just walk away. His curiosity has been supplied. He's just gonna go. Fine. Anything more about that?
Do like a half exasperated sigh laugh mixture and shake my head and then turn and go back to the car too.
So this is this at the warehouse that we need to go into, or is this just something
this is the bank.
across?
Random event.
The
It's because you rolled a 10.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Bank robbery. They got it all cleared up. Okay. All right. Yeah. Let's go back to the car and keep going.
All right. That was about 15 minutes into your ride, so there's a little less traffic than normal for whatever reason, probably because of this bank robbery. Everyone just kind of scattered, so the roads are a little sparse. You get there a little bit earlier than normal. Took you about 20 minutes in total, and you get up there. It's a huge warehouse. Looks like maybe 2.5 stories. You know, like the 2-story, like open plans with like the catwalks on the inside, with like a raised ceiling, with fence. Looks like a large storage building. It's got a dock connected directly to the back of it.
Okay.
Big, large double doors on front for trucks.
So lots of exits and entrances.
Looks like it was made in like the 50s.
I gotcha. Okay. All right. Nate just gets out and goes, "All right, Mr. Wizard with your eyes. I think you got to start figuring stuff out." And then he realizes what he just said, and he looks at Pharaoh and goes, "I'm sorry, I wasn't talking about you when I said Mr. Wizard. I was talking about Shadow over here."
I get out of the car too.
Does he cast magic?
It's not exactly magic. It's pretty similar to Gale's. I make tangible shadows. And I can
uses
move through
wind.
shadows. Yeah.
So they're wind shadows?
No, it's just shadows.
Oh. Okay.
You guys are fun. I really feel like I'm going to be the glue of the group here.
Well, how do you think we should go about investigating the area?
I'm going to send my arms and legs and my eyes out.
Do we know what this object we're looking for is? I mean, we think it's here. We know it got stolen, but do we know what we're even looking for?
I've not been told any details. I was just told that we would know when we saw it.
We would know. That's a weird thing to
Have
say.
a lingering signature from the Nova that interacted with it on it too.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna walk inside and use my eyes.
All
Snake's
right.
just gonna because that's all I got going for me. You guys use your magical flippy dippy doo powers. I'm gonna go in there and just look
Alright.
at stuff.
I'll go support Nick. I mean, Nate. Shit.
Yeah, my name is Nate. You really got to start getting that right, Shadow Guy.
I'm
Especially
sorry,
if we're
I'm
gonna
sorry.
be best of friends.
I'm sorry.
Seriously.
I'm just,
It would get. As you guys are prepping to walk up, you would see.
Says the guy who has completely mispronounced both of your names repeatedly.
Yeah. You would see hands with eyeballs attached to the top of them, just walking around each side of the building.
God, that guy is something else, man. I feel like he really fits the aesthetic of our group, though. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
it's a really creative way to do things, that's for sure.
You would hear him say, "Thank you, I appreciate that."
It's his mouth walking around too.
No, he's behind you. The rest of his body,
Oh,
with his arms are still there, his mouth is still there, and his ears are still there. It's just his eyes.
I'm gonna straight up be like, okay, gotta ask a question. How does your body know how to walk, where to walk with your eyes on your hands?
I can just feel it.
Oh, that's creepy as hell. That's creepy as hell. That's even creepier than anything else you could have said to me.
It's kind of like a supernatural sense. It's not really. I don't actually see. Kind of like a blind man with a stick or a bat with his location. You just kind of know. You can feel stuff around you.
Nice.
Don't get me wrong. Somebody runs up and kicks me in the nethers. I probably won't know. I'll feel the stomping coming, but it'll be too late.
Interesting.
Please don't hit me.
I'm not gonna hit you. Why would you think I'd hit you? I just met
I'm just
you.
playing with you.
Come on, Mr. Wizard. Let's go there. Yeah, I'll just go in with him behind me.
All right. He's actually gonna stay outside, and he'll. I'm gonna wait outside the door here. Let my hands and eyes do the scouting. I will scream in if I find anything, or call you on the radio. That'll probably be better. Nope, I'll scream in. I lost it when I detached my ear earlier.
I see.
Alrighty. But yeah, I'll just go into the warehouse, start
All
looking
right.
around.
Yeah, you guys just walk up to the big double doors. They're unlocked.
Okay.
Like,
Is it like just regularly lit like a normal warehouse, or are all the lights off, or?
They're kind of old. It's got those like singles hanging, swinging lights with like the half dome covers on the top of them,
Okay. All right.
and just pointing down, kind of like mafia style, like in the shadows.
Okay.
Like this is where we go to make our deals.
Right. So I'm just trying to find out, like, am I in pitch black, or do I need to turn the lights on?
No, the lights are on. They're just
They're
dim.
not
They're
well
like that
lit.
super soft yellow. Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
real
Okay.
well lit.
I gotcha.
Like I said, it's older style brick. Large catwalks on the upper floor. Those stupid metal rickety ones that look like you're gonna die at any time. They kind of just overlook the open floor plan. There is like a batter's box up top. You know, like an overseer's office. Lots of old and newer boxes, kind of like this warehouse is still used regularly. Some of them are open, some of them are closed.
Well, I just begin investigating the area and keeping an eye out for anyone who's here.
Yeah. Same here.
Give me some Enigma, and also in this system, if you feel like another stat can be used for something you're trying to do,
You can make a case.
you
for
can
it.
offer that up to me. Yeah, you can make a case for it.
Okay.
And if it makes sense, it's in the system rules that I can allow it or disallow it.
Okay. Sounds good. So this is Enigma and what?
I'm gonna go. Are you guys doing like a slow, methodical search? Or are you guys doing a quick,
Slow and
like, walk through the
methodical.
aisles?
I mean, there's no
Oh.
evidence that anybody's here, right?
As of right now, no.
Yeah, so I say we just do a slow, methodical search and find what we gotta find, you know?
And I try to use my knowledge of larceny to, like, broaden, like, if I was a bad guy hiding something, where would I hide it? More like a cunning larceny kind of role.
So it's all right. Yeah. Ben, you give me a larceny and a resolve,
Okay. Well,
or
not
no,
gonna
cunning and larceny. Ben, what are you gonna do, Zach?
I'm just gonna look. I have larceny too, but I think he's just more or less gonna just kind of go up and down the aisles looking for something that apparently would scream, "Hey, this shouldn't be here."
Okay. So give me a larceny and a resolve.
Okay, so resolve. I have 3 mega on resolve.
Which
Oh,
you could
dear.
pretty much 3 automatic successes,
Right.
essentially.
So it's 3 automatic successes, but I still roll resolve and larceny, right?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. Wow, those all sucked. I got a 10 there now. Okay, so so it'd be 5 total successes with the auto successes.
Oh, okay. Ben, what'd you get?
3.
3. As Shadow walks up and down the aisles, or like the edge perimeters, you see like there's no dust disturbed. There's all the windows are shut, even though they're like 20 feet up. There's no broken windows. There's nothing like that. There are some open boxes already. Some of them look newer. Some of them look older. They look like they've already been rifled through.
But we don't see anything that's like, you'll know when you see it sort of thing.
And as you get to the back, there's another set of double doors. Might be some like offices or another section of building. Now, Nate, as you walk through, you would see some of the cargo labels because you rolled so high.
Okay.
They are all, a lot of the newer ones towards the back look like they're hidden off by themselves. Once you get to like the 3rd or 4th row, are all medical equipment.
Okay.
Like scientific medical equipment.
I'm gonna call that out to the others if we're close enough. I'm be like, yo, you know all this stuff here is medical equipment, right?
I would peek up and kind of walk over to see what he's got. It looks to be that way. Most of it from the same company.
So what are the odds? You know, I didn't even notice the company thing. Is everything in here from the same freaking company?
One of 3 companies.
Okay.
That. Let me look at a character sheet. Do any of you guys have humanities?
I do.
Humanities.
Yes.
What
Or-
is it? Oh no, I.
Or
I
science. Or science.
I have
No.
a 1 in humanity and a 1 in science.
Not
Okay, so-
not Nate's strong suit.
So you can either give me a intelligence in one of those, or you can fight me for another stat.
Just go intelligence in one of those. They're both the same,
Alright.
so.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Oh, do tell me, because you'll get different information depending on what you're trying to remember.
Oh, I guess I would be going with humanities on this.
Okay.
What exactly is the humanities skill? Just Cribs notes.
1.
One. You would know that all three of these companies are owned by the same parent company.
What's the parent company?
What's the parent company?
Is the name still downloading? Because I can figure it out later.
Yeah, Argent Industries.
All 3 of these companies are all owned by Argent Industries.
Yo, that's pretty interesting. What are the odds that we're in this warehouse, all this stuff, this medical equipment owned by Argent Industries, and that dude works for Terrigen? That scientist, that Aberrant Wakrakwako.
Be Dr. Wycross.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
That's some interesting stuff right there.
There's still some backroom offices we haven't checked out yet, too.
Let's go do that.
And then I would turn and start making my way to the back offices.
Yeah, same here.
Okay.
So we still haven't found this, like, you'll know when you see it item.
The door is locked.
Oh, I'm going to rectify that.
It's a small set of double metal doors.
We got dinner.
Oh, hold on.
Does it have a glass window or anything?
Small ones, but they're all like
Uh,
crusty and dirty.
Can't quite see into the other side.
Yeah, it looks like they have, the salt stains for being up against the water, and like that thick, nasty, like warehouse dust.
Can I find, like, a small paperclip piece of metal or something that I could attempt to pick it with larceny with? Or is this like a key card sort of situation?
No, it's not that advanced. It's an older building.
Yeah, that's what I figured. That's why I was trying to think if I could find something like small and metal, maybe I could try and pick it with larceny.
There's a screwdriver close by.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll try and jimmy it. Can I
Alright.
use might for that then, since it's a jimmy instead of a lockpick?
Oh, if you want to go ahead and try to muscle fuck it, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
So give me
yeah,
larceny and might.
I'm gonna jam the screwdriver into the latch, the kind of break between the doors into where the latch is. I'm gonna try and get the screwdriver up against the locking bolt that goes next to the actual latch, and just kind of try and pop it, and then put my shoulder into it. That's what I'm looking to do.
Okay, yep.
So larceny plus
give me-
might is 5. That's what I'm rolling, right?
Yep.
Got it. Okay. All right. Let's see what happens. I got 3 successes.
3 successes.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you needed.
Yeah. Win button.
Nicely done.
Now, just FYI, I got a hard out at 5. That's in 7 minutes. Just saying. Just want to point that
okay.
out before we get too into it. We're almost
Yeah.
at the 5 o'clock. Just saying.
All right, well.
If you wanted to leave us,
This
at a
next
cliffhanger,
section's going to be...
this one.
You guys open up the door, and the episode ends.
Okay,
Here we
sorry.
go.
I just
Here we
didn't want
go.
us to get too far into something and then me be like, hey, I cannot complete a whole nother fight. You know?
Depending on what you guys do, multiple can happen here, and I'm not sure what you guys would... I'm pretty sure I know what you guys are going to do, but...
I get it. Door opens.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
it's got at least like 30 minutes worth of content in here.
Okay, alright. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream then.
Yep. Oh, you're good.
So, bye, everybody. End
Goodbye,
the
stream. Thank you.
Yay! Oh.